Ah, boys, look how I am. Oh my god!
Wait, I'm coming.
I'm going retail.
I'm coming. What the fuck? Oh my god, what is this movement, bro?
Hey guys, so for this video, I'm going to be showing off a bunch of secret strats for you to use in the new Fortnite season, Chapter 2, Season 8. These tricks will include new box fighting exploits, insane ways to rotate around the map, informational balance changes. I'm even going to show a new way to hide inside cars that will never get you found, no matter what. All I ask before the video starts though, you guys know I never ask for anything, is to please drop a like. I have no joke been up all day. I think I slept for around 3 hours max. So before I pass out from not sleeping, drop me a like and watch the whole dang video. Thus, let me know your thoughts on the new season. I personally love it. Without further ado though, let's get right on into it. Starting off, probably the biggest and least talked about change in the new season are all the improvements to the Reboot Van system. You see, not only did Epic add a ton of new Reboot Vans all across the map, there's pretty much one at every unnamed location now, even split drops where there's nothing there. There is a Reboot Van now, but Epic also made it way easier and quicker to reboot people. Instead of being forced to pick up your teammate's reboot card, like literally go over and interact with it like you've done in the past, all you need to do now is just run over to it, walk over it, and it will be collected. You can reboot your teammate. Then on top of that, Epic changed the time it takes for one reboot card to expire from 90 seconds, aka a whole minute and a half, to 270 seconds, aka 4.5 minutes. That is 3 times the original length, and I am all here for it. Why I like these changes so much is that I know for a fact it's going to make casual and competitive gameplay way more fast-paced, as well as lobbies just way more stacked. Epic must have known that they really cannot increase the number of players in a lobby. I mean, I guess they could, like Team Rumble, but they just don't want to. However, what they could have done and what they decided to do was make it easier to reboot your teammates. That way more people are in the game at each stage in the match. You're never out of the fight. Last season, when reboot cards were only 90 seconds to expire, a really common strategy that pro players and just D-bag players like myself would use is anytime we would kill 1 or 2 people out of a trio, we would sit and wait for them to come back for the card. I know it's mean, but it's a strategy, and that's what we would do. We would straight up camp the card. And even if you did not do that yourself, anytime you probably killed 1 or 2 people out of a trio or a squad, you definitely ran after them, chased them all around the map, and made it so they just could not get their teammate's reboot card. Not anymore though. With these pretty much secret changes, you are no longer forced to go back into a fight or to kind of sacrifice yourself all for 1 reboot card. You can just chill back, wait for your opponents to leave, maybe loot up a tiny bit for the person you're gonna reboot, and then you could pick one of the numerous new Reboot Van locations scattered all around the map that were previously never available. Bravo to you, Epic. That is an awesome change. Let's see how it pans out in competitive. Next up on my secret strategy / overall changes list, let's talk about the new crashed Mothership locations. So in case you did not see my video yesterday on all the changes, everything new in Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 8, there really were not a lot of major map changes. I honestly was not a huge fan of this at first. When I saw the map, I was very scared. We've basically been playing on the same dang map for around 8 seasons now, and I kind of wanted at least one new POI, but once you log on and play, all the new crashed Mothership locations make up for it. These locations have essentially what are slipstreams running all around them. They're purple, they are huge, and all you have to do is build up to it or just jump inside of it, and you'll start flying just like the Season 9 or Season 10 slipstreams. Someone let me know what season they were down below. They are really fun. But guess what? That is not what makes these locations so dang good. Well, it is, but there's something else that makes it even better. The secret I'm talking about is the fact that at all the new Mothership crash sites, there is an absurd amount of loot. I'm talking about more than most major POIs. On your screen now is the crashed Mothership spot right outside Holly and Believer Beach. It looks kind of weird, right? There's no way it has that much loot. You are wrong. In total, this one Mothership spot has over 40 chests, and listen to this, over 150 floor loot spawns. Over 150! And remember, this does not even include the ridiculous slipstream system, basically actually the best movement. It's unlimited all around each of these locations, as well as the mini Kevin cubes, which turn you invisible and which I'll talk more about in a minute. That amount of loot is straight up mind-blowing. Believer Beach in total only has 35 chests, and Holly only has 27. This random new unnamed drop spot that just sits in the middle of those two locations, it looks like nothing but orange leaves on the map. It has more chests than both, and more floor loot spawns than both of them combined. What? You can find stuff like shield, launch pads, upgraded shotguns, any type of AR, all on the floor there. You never have to worry about chest RNG and not finding a chest. It seems like they're always there. Oh, and that actually reminds me. I cannot confirm it or not because I don't work at Epic, but I feel like they did increase the chest RNG percentage. Prior to this season, it was a 50% chest spawn rate. I don't think it's 100% just because I've seen some chests not spawn, but it's gotta be more than 50. There's just so much loot everywhere. It cannot be as low as it was last season. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I love all the Mothership crash sites. They are so good for loot and for materials as well. Just know I will have a drop spot video out later this week. Now, the final thing before I go and hop into game myself, show you some of the more broken strategies like that insane rotate at the beginning of the video. What I really quickly want to do is cover the Sideways. The Sideways is a weird orange blob that moves around every game. It's never going to be at the same POI, or well, I guess it can depending on RNG, but it moves around every single match. It is not stationary. Once you go inside of it, you get swarmed by zombies, pretty much the normal cube monsters we are used to. Like, I think Epic designed them back in 2018 and they're still using them. What's interesting about being inside of it is that you cannot build. No matter what you do, you cannot build. You're kind of low gravity so you can jump around, but it's all about shooting the zombies, shooting your opponents if they're inside it as well, and collecting the cube monster parts. More on that in a second. Something everyone should know about being in the Sideways is that there's what's called Sideways chests. These are kind of like downgraded bunker chests because sometimes they give you purple and blue loot. I've gotten a scar, a blue pump, but most of the time you are going to get Sideways weapons. Right now there's only two, the Sideways rifle, which is just an AR, and then the Sideways minigun. Yes, the minigun is back. It's just a Sideways version. And in my opinion, these weapons are decent. The Sideways rifle cannot spam it because it will overheat and your character will do this weird animation where they let go of the gun. The Sideways minigun is also very strange because instead of getting worse as you use it more, it actually ramps up in damage as you use it. Why does it work like that? I don't really know, but you can only get them at these Sideways chests. That reminds me actually, speaking of ramping them up, you're actually able to upgrade your Sideways weapons using different cube monster parts. Those are what I was talking about before, that the cube monsters drop. Anytime you kill them, even with a normal weapon, they will drop around 5 cube monster parts. You can pick them up and then craft them, just like you would craft a normal weapon. You can craft each of the Sideways weapons up 1 rarity, all the way to mythic, so you don't need anything special to get a mythic Sideways minigun or a mythic Sideways rifle. Just kill a bunch of the cube monsters and you can craft it. It's as easy as that. Last change I want to mention regarding all the Sideways stuff is that there's something called Sideways Anomalies scattered all around the map. I believe there's around 3 or 4 each game, and just like the normal Sideways, they move around. They are never stationary from match to match. They basically look like red rifts. I thought it was going to be a rift to go, but it's not. Dude, I'm not going to make it. It's just like the normal Sideways. Once you walk over to it, you get sucked in and boom, it's a Sideways just like the normal big one. A trick I saw Ryu Zanami use while he was inside one of these Sideways. Don't ask me why or how he found this, but if you go and jump on top of a reboot van, all the zombies will stop moving, they will freeze, and you can kill all the cube monsters for free without wasting any shield. I don't know, Ryu's the GOAT, he found it out. And those are basically all the Sideways changes, kind of the more minor changes for Season 8, as well as some tips and tricks in there. Let's now move on to the good stuff. I guess we will start with the Benji rotation trick. The way it works is you need to be at one of the Mothership crash locations because, as you can see, they have these crazy bouncer type things. This is the key to the rotation. Normally, without anything, they do shoot you pretty far, right into the slipstream. That's a solid rotate even without really going and gliding after. But the strategy is you need to use one of the mini Kevin cubes go into the corrupted ghost form, which, by the way, you can exit by just holding left click like that. You cannot shoot right away. And then you could also dash. Most of you guys should know that. But here's the strat. It is very simple. While in ghost form, hit this guy, and you go ridiculously high. You just dash. You're in here for so long. I think it's maybe a full minute or 45 seconds. I guess I should time it. Guys, I definitely did not mess up and tried to cut without anyone seeing. But yeah, you're invisible the entire time. I think people can kind of see you, but not really. And you just keep dashing. And now I am I'm at Caddy. By the way, the servers feel so good. I was all the way over there. That is ridiculous. And you could go even farther if you're just really spamming right click and you're better than I am at it. But that's the basic rotation. Oh my. Another pretty cool strategy that I saw from Ryu's Zanami is if you consume one of them, you go into ghost form. You could phase through builds. So literally all you have to do is just phase. It's called phase in the bottom left. That's why I'm laughing. I think I'm so funny. But like you normally can't. You see, oh, that's not what I wanted to show. Normally, you see this? When you don't phase, you cannot get out. I'm trying my best. I'm stuck. But look, you just phase through the wall. It's so cool. You just exploit into a box. And boom, here I am. Additionally, if you phase through the build and you're kind of like stuck in it. Oh, storm's coming. So I'm not sure if you saw that, but I phased through and now I'm literally inside the build. Like I'm phasing through after I phased through. There's so much phasing. When you exit, right, I'm holding left click. It breaks the build. I don't know why, but it's really cool and it's useful because let's say, oh, I should not have gone in. Let's say your opponent is boxed up. You go and you phase through. Oh, I suck. Like that. And you're stuck in between the builds. Or not stuck, but you purposely go in between. When you go and get out of it, and I'm dead to zone. What I was trying to explain is if your opponent is boxed up, you can actually pretty easily and consistently phase through just like this. And you see how I'm kind of like stuck in the builds like that from the top? What you can do from there after you have just phased is exit like I showed, and you'll break all these builds. That can be so spicy for W King. Am I the only one thinking that? All there needs to be is a ramp or cone in there. Boom, you get through it, you're phased. Get out, boom, you open that. Maybe in duos, your teammate comes and replaces from the top. Shout out to Ryu for that trick. It is sick. He pretty much found all of these random corrupted mini Kevin tricks I'm gonna show. Let me hit a little rotate. You guys should know this, but yes, you can, as a corrupted invisible dude, go around in here. Yes, sir. It is a really, really nice rotate. Not as fast as the other one. What I wanted to show, though, is that you can hide in cars. I have found a truck, and I'm not talking about the random reboot van. That just goes to show how many reboot vans there truly are. But look at this. Ready? So I'm on top. I'm going to phase through. Bro, I am inside right now. Can I even see myself? You can't shoot, which is the good thing. Nobody can see you. You're not in the car. And if people use the ping trick that Ryu made up, it doesn't work. Like, you're literally inside of it. So you could just play for God placement inside there. Bro, can you shut up? That's what I thought. You could play for placement inside any truck. You could do it with normal cars as well. Just phase through like I showed. Oh, here we go. Normal taxi. About to phase in. And all you have to do, hold left click. You get out. Oh, wait, that was bugged. Bro, I guess you should go a little farther back. Then just get in the car to drive it. Hopefully you do not die under the map from that trick, but that's how to get God placement. By the way, Ferraris, I believe, are gone. I'm not sure how many people noticed that. Rest in peace to the Ferraris. To end off the video, I want to show all the kind of new weapons. Come on, where's the harpoon at? I don't think I mentioned this in my other video, but yes, the harpoon is back. Man, might as well just fish, because there's actually a new fish, and I'm not sure how many people even know about it. That's not the new fish. Oh my gosh, there it is. The shadow flopper. It is a cube, just like the season. cubed. Blue rarity. You consume it, and guess what? Wow, you become shadow form. Who would have thought? Oh, here we go. Nuts and bolts. Nice. I need that because I want to show that the charge is back. Wow. But yes, you could side grade to a charge shotgun. I'm not sure why you really would. I think the pump is better. I guess if you prefer it, then you can. However, I will never be doing that. Screw that. Pump, in my opinion, so much better and just more natural than the charge. Finally, this is what I was looking for. Mr. Harpoon. The Harpoon is back. This thing is going to be so freaking broken. If you have pre-edits on, I don't. You could just pre-edit a wall, harpoon your opponent straight out of their box, especially in trios. I'm telling you guys, this is gonna be so busted. Bust. I'm gonna bust. All I need now is the automatic sniper. Wow, that is called streamer loot, baby. Apparently this has been in the game. I actually kind of remember it, but I don't remember it being called the automatic sniper rifle. And I don't remember it looking like this in the bottom right. Also being blue rarity. But yeah, you cannot craft this into a normal sniper. The only thing that could be crafted are suppressed SMGs, charged shotguns, rapid fire SMGs. Wait, did I just say suppressed SMGs? Suppressed assault rifles. You cannot side grade any sniper. There's just no more normal snipers. They are not in this season, boys. No more headshots. No more cool sniper clips. I was so good with the sniper. It's okay. Guys, I lied. I am sorry to interrupt. The real way we're gonna finish this video is by interacting with this NPC down here. The same one I am, Charlotte. She is at Pleasant Park. As you can see, I'm in arena. Oh no, did I spoil it? I'm in arena, and if you go to her, she has a scar. That's not the actual weapon we are looking for. If it ever loads. Bro, Fortnite. What if I was in a tournament and this happened? Where just nothing pops up? This game is so bad. Alright, well, apparently you can only interact with her once. This is an amazing game with some amazing developers. We love Fortnite. So, let's hope I don't mess it up. There we go. Wow. She has a railgun that you can buy in Arena for 200 gold. I guess her challenges are only 20, so you'll need to find a safe. You can't really do any challenges, but you can get a blue railgun in Arena from Charlotte in Pleasant Park. Just don't interact with her more than once. Otherwise, it does not work. Oh man, this game. I am definitely not going crazy. Not sleep deprived or anything. Give me the scar. Oh, I don't even get the scar. She took the scar to the afterlife. We love Fortnite! Overall, guys, those are all the best secret strategies and tips and tricks for Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 8. So if you guys enjoyed the video or you learned something new, do be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel somewhere down here, and to turn on my post notifications. Shout out to everyone in the screen for using code JERIAN. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Please let me know if you used my code for the Battle Pass, code JERIAN. I appreciate everyone who did. Otherwise, that is it for me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.